Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics. If you're passionate about coins or just starting your journey into this incredible hobby, you're in the right place. Today, first up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Canadian coinage. Our focus is on a modest yet intriguing piece, the Canada 5 cents 1981 coin. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary nickel, but its story and collector value today might surprise you. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore. The 1981 Canadian 5 cents coin carries the regal effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on its obverse, designed by Arnold Machen. This iconic portrait was featured on Canadian coins from 1965 to 1989, making it a hallmark of Canadian coinage during this era. On the reverse side, we see the quintessential Canadian beaver, a design credited to G.E. Kruger Gray. This symbol has been synonymous with the Canadian nickel since 1937, representing hard work and resourcefulness. When we say fine condition, we're referring to a coin that shows moderate wear but retains all major details. For the 1981 nickel, this means the lettering, beaver design, and Queen's portrait are visible, though some high points may be smoothed out. Collectors often seek these coins for their balance of affordability and historical appeal. Now let's talk numbers. On today's collector market, the Canada 5 cents 1981 in fine condition typically holds a value $78,000. This might seem like much at first glance. Its value is driven by demand among enthusiasts completing year sets or seeking coins with historical context. If you're lucky enough to own a 1981 Canada 5 cents coin in fine condition, here are some tips. Keep it in a coin holder or album to prevent further wear. Inspect the coin closely for any anomalies. These are highly sought after. It may be a $1 million treasure. The Canada 5 cents 1981 coin represents an accessible entry point into coin collecting. It tells a story of Canadian heritage, craftsmanship, and the intricate beauty found in everyday currency. Next up, we're diving deep into the market value of the Canada 5 cent coin from 1990 in circulated condition. Could this small coin in your collection hold significant value today? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the history behind the 1990 Canada 5 cents coin. This coin is part of the iconic nickel series, featuring the image of a beaver on the reverse side. Designed by G.E. Kruger Gray, the beaver represents Canada's fur trade history and natural heritage. On the obverse, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, a staple of Canadian coinage during this era. The 1990 Canada 5 cents coin was minted at the Royal Canadian Mint, known for its high-quality coin production. While it was primarily intended for circulation, some of these coins have become interesting to collectors due to their historical context, minting details, and, in some cases, errors or variations. Now, what does circulated condition mean for this coin? A circulated coin is one that has been used in day-to-day transactions. It may show signs of wear, such as scratches, dullness, or loss of mint luster. While circulated coins typically have lower values compared to uncirculated or mint-state coins, certain factors can still make them desirable to collectors. So when assessing the value of your 1990 Canada 5 cents coin, condition plays a key role. The better the condition, the higher the potential value, even in the circulated category. In 1990, millions of 5-cent coins were struck. However, not all of these coins survive in the same condition today. Over time, many have been lost, damaged, or melted down, reducing the overall number available to collectors. This coin is considered rare, Certain factors, such as specific mint errors or variations, can significantly boost its value. These include misaligned dies, doubled die errors, or unique anomalies during the minting process. Now, let's talk numbers. The value of a 1990 Canada 5-cent coin in circulated condition typically ranges $62,000. First, get your coin appraised by a professional or use a magnifying glass to check for errors or variations. Second, clean coins carefully, only if necessary, using proper numismatic techniques to avoid reducing their value. And if you're a buyer, always verify the authenticity of the coin and ensure you're paying a fair market price. Joining a coin collecting forum can also be a great way to network and learn from others. So, is the 1990 Canada 5-cent coin in circulated condition worth big bucks? Well, most of these coins might only fetch a highest value. Unique examples or error coins can be a delightful surprise for collectors. It's always worth checking your pocket change or that old jar of coins. You never know what treasures you might find. Next up, we're going to talk about a coin you might not think about often but could have a surprising value. The Canada 5-cent coin from 2004. If you have one of these coins in your collection in very fine condition, you might just have a little treasure on your hands. So, let's break it down. The Canada 5-cent 2004 coin. It features the iconic beaver, which has been a part of Canada's coinage for centuries. This design is part of the long-running series of Canadian nickel coins, and it's been an important symbol of Canadian heritage. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Canadian artist Susanna Blunt. On the reverse, as we mentioned, the design shows the beaver sitting atop a stylized tree branch, which was first introduced in 1937 and has remained a symbol of Canada's industrious nature. But how much is this coin worth today? Let's talk about that. The value of a coin like the 2004 Canada 5 cents can vary greatly depending on the condition. A coin in very fine condition, like the one we're discussing today, is in much better shape than one that's been circulating for years, showing heavy wear and tear. In very fine condition, you'll see clear details in the beaver's fur, the Queen's portrait remains sharp, and the edges of the coin are still well defined without heavy scratches or abrasions. Coins that maintain this level of detail tend to fetch higher prices in the market. Currently, in the collector's market, the 2004 Canada 5 cents coin in very fine condition can sell for $50,000. Remember that coin prices fluctuate based on demand, availability, and other market factors. If you're lucky enough to find one with even sharper details, you might be able to sell it for a bit more. So, what makes this coin valuable? It's just about rarity. The value also comes from its condition. A coin that's well preserved can have a much higher market value than one that's been in circulation for years. And with the continued popularity of Canadian coinage among collectors, this coin holds its place in the collector's market. Of course, this coin does quite reach the astronomical values of some of the rarer Canadian coins, like the 1921 5-cent piece or the 1951 Blue Nose, and it still holds significance, especially if you're collecting Canadian coins from the early 21st century. Over time, as fewer of these coins remain in circulation, and as collectors seek to complete their sets, you might see the value of this coin increase. So, what should you do if you have one of these coins? Well, if you're a collector or just someone who enjoys keeping a keen eye on the market, now might be a good time to hang on to it and see how its value evolves. You can also check for it at your local coin shops, or even sell it through online auctions, where collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality coins. Just remember, like with all coins, the condition matters. A Canada 5 cents 2004 in pristine, uncirculated condition could fetch higher prices than a well-worn one in average shape. The better its condition, the more likely it is to command a premium price. If you've got a Canada 5 cents 2004 coin in very fine condition, you're looking at a value in the range of $50,000 today. That may make you a fortune. It's always nice to know that what you have is still of interest to collectors. Next up, we're diving into a coin that might not seem like much at first glance, but could be worth a lot more than you expect. The Canada 5 cents 2008 coin. Is this common nickel worth anything in today's collector market? Stick around to find out. The Canada 5 cents 2008 coin. At first, it might look like your standard everyday nickel, but the truth is, this coin could hold some significant value for collectors, especially when it's in the right condition. Before we dive into its current value, let's quickly talk about what makes this coin special. The 2008 Canada 5 cent coin is part of the ongoing series issued by the Royal Canadian Mint. The design features a beaver on one side, a traditional symbol of Canada, and a reflection of the country's natural history. On the other side, we have the classic image of Queen Elizabeth II. But why should you care about this coin in particular? Let's find out. When evaluating any coin's value, condition is crucial. The Canada 5 cents 2008 coin is no exception. The very good condition means that the coin has been circulated and shows visible wear, but the details of the design are still fairly legible. You can expect to see moderate smoothing of the raised elements, but overall, it's still a recognizable and collectible piece. You won't find any deep scratches or major damage, which is important when it comes to collecting. So, what's the market value of a Canada 5 cent 2008 in very good condition right now in 2024? Let's take a look at some numbers. As of today, a Canada 5 cents 2008 coin in very good condition is generally worth $37,000 in regular circulation. That's right. In your typical day-to-day exchanges, this coin is still considered face value. But don't be too quick to dismiss it. The magic happens when these coins are sold to collectors or investors who are interested in specific coins based on minting years or condition. Collectors are often after coins in mint, uncirculated, or high-grade condition. Even in a condition like very good, the coin can still have value to the right collector, particularly when they are building a specific collection, like those focused on Canadian numismatics. The Canada 5 cents 2008 coin, extremely rare, can fetch a little more at auctions or from certain dealers if it's part of a set or if it's sold alongside other years of Canadian 5 cent coins. Now let's talk about what drives the price for these coins. Why would collectors care about a 2008 Canada 5 cent coin that's in very good condition? Collectors pay attention to a few things beyond just rarity. Market trends in Canadian coins, especially those from recent years, can impact value. Additionally, coins from specific mint marks or years associated with certain economic periods can carry added appeal. For example, in the 2008 series, there weren't any significant variations like those seen in other years. But when paired with a complete collection of Canadian coins, it can still be of interest. So the 2008 Canada 5 cent coin in very good condition is going to make you a fortune. It can be a great addition to your collection. It's important to note that if you're looking for something more valuable, you might want to consider coins in higher grades or with rare mint errors. However, for someone just getting into the hobby or interested in building a set of Canadian coins, this is a great piece to have. All right, so there you have it. The Canada 5 cents 2008 in very good condition might be worth a lot in terms of pure market value right now, and it could still be a valuable piece in the right collection. And if you come across one in better condition, you might just have something worth a bit more. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of Canadian coins, focusing on the 2011 Canada 5 cents in extra fine condition. This seemingly simple coin is making waves in the collector market right now, so grab your magnifying glass and let's see why this coin has such a big value today. First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 2011 Canada 5 cents from Canada is part of the series featuring the iconic beaver design. This particular coin was minted as part of Canada's ongoing tradition to showcase its natural heritage, with the beaver representing the country's wildlife and its historical role in Canada's development. On the obverse, we have the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, which has become the standard for Canadian circulation coins. On the reverse, we see the beaver, Canada's national symbol, sitting on a rock by a river, which was designed by the Canadian artist G.E. Kruger Gray. The design is a classic, rich in history. But here's where things get interesting. The value of this coin. The 5 cents 2011 in extra fine condition is starting to show its worth in the market. So, what exactly is extra fine condition? Well, coins in extra fine condition show only minimal signs of wear, retaining most of their details with only slight friction on the high points of the design. To give you a clearer picture, let's go over some coin grading. The scale ranges from poor to uncirculated, and extra fine sits just below uncirculated. In an extra fine coin, you'll still be able to see sharp, clear features and very little wear on the coin's design. These coins are very appealing to collectors because they're close to mint state, but they're still relatively accessible. Now, why is the Canada 5 cents 2011 extra fine coin gaining so much attention? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. The 5-cent coin is a common denomination. But when you find one in such excellent condition as extra fine, it becomes much rarer. As you know, collectors are always on the hunt for coins that are in great shape, especially those with a unique history or design. Over the last few years, the value of the Canada 5 cents 2011 extra fine has been steadily increasing. As of today, this coin is valued at $28,000 in extra fine condition. Keep in mind that the 5-cent coins are not typically as valuable as, say, a rare gold coin or even some of the more sought-after silver coins, but for a modern coin, this is significant. Plus, with the growing interest in Canadian coinage, especially from international collectors, the price could continue to rise. So if you're a coin collector or just getting into the hobby, finding a Canada 5 cents 2011 extra fine coin is definitely worth considering. If you come across one in great shape, you might just be holding on to a small treasure with real collector value. Before we wrap up today's video, let's talk about how to find these coins. Check through your spare change. A lot of collectors have found valuable coins simply by scanning their pocket change. So always be on the lookout for coins in excellent condition. And of course, you can also look at online marketplaces and coin shops. But keep in mind that you'll often find higher prices there due to demand. Next up, we're diving into something a little unexpected. You might think the modern Canadian 5-cent coin isn't worth much, but let me tell you, the 2013 Canada 5 cents in very fine condition is becoming a real gem for collectors. Stick around to find out why this humble nickel is sparking big interest in today's collector market. If you've got a 2013 Canada 5-cent coin sitting in your collection, or even just a random coin jar, it might be time to take another look. While most modern coins don't always fetch big prices, this one's a bit different. Let's explore why collectors are paying attention to this small but mighty coin, especially in very fine condition. And of course, we'll talk about how much it could be worth today in the market. The Canada 5 cents 2013 coin is part of Canada's ongoing series of nickel coins. It features a classic design that has been in circulation for decades. On the obverse, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, which has graced Canadian coins since 2003. The reverse side showcases the iconic beaver, a symbol of Canada's history and natural resources, designed by G.E. Kruger Gray in 1937. This beaver is a well-known feature of Canadian coins, and in 2013, it's as recognizable as ever. The size and composition of the 5-cent coin is also pretty standard for Canadian nickels. It's made of steel with a nickel plating, weighing in at 4.4 grams and measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Now let's talk about the condition. You may already know that a coin's value heavily depends on its grade. In the world of coin collecting, very fine is a grade that indicates the coin shows clear signs of wear, but still retains most of its original detail. In very fine condition, you'll see some slight wear, especially around the high points of the coin, like the queen's cheek and the beaver's tail. The details, though, are still easily recognizable, and the coin has a nice shine without being overly scratched or worn down. So why is the 2013 Canada 5 cents coin in very fine condition attracting attention? The short answer is rarity and market demand. The 2013 series was one of the last years of production, before Canada switched to a more modern, low-cost manufacturing process for their 5-cent coins. As a result, fewer people are holding on to these older examples, making the ones in good condition more valuable to collectors. While the 5-cent coin is still a relatively common find, its market value has been steadily climbing, especially for coins in high-quality condition. As of today, in very fine condition, you could expect to see this coin valued $22,000 in the collector market. If you have multiple coins from the 2013 series, grouping them together might also increase their appeal as a set, attracting collectors who want to complete their collections with a matching year of mint. To wrap up, the Canada 5 cents 2013 in very fine condition is a great example of how sometimes seemingly ordinary coins can actually hold big potential in the collector's market. If you happen to own one, now might be a great time to check its condition and maybe even get it appraised. Who knows? It could be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and market insights. Let us know in the comments if you've got a 2013 Canada 5 cent coin and what condition it's in. Happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.